Yeah, you guessed it, 2018 Grand Cherokee. I'm getting so many strange electrical issues. Now I got to check engine light with the vehicle off. Put the multimeter on the batteries. It was 12 volts instead of 12.6. They don't owe me anything. This is a 2018, and these are the original batteries. So it has a primary battery and an auxiliary battery. Just picked up both of them, AGM batteries at AutoZone for the low price of $424. So I'm going to slide this in and go over a couple of things on this. Okay, so again, I'm under the passenger seat. So you slide the primary battery in. Then you got this base right here. Let me get the light. The base actually holds the primary battery. See the studs down there? So I got some 13 millimeter nuts now that'll thread over those studs. And this little compartment holds the auxiliary battery, but it also holds down the primary battery. So I'm going to tighten that up next. Okay, you're going to need a 13 millimeter long socket to go over those studs and crank that down. You can see I'm using a 1/4 inch drive. That's what I have, and it's working just fine. Okay, the next thing is this hokey little strap. What happens is I'll drop the battery in, then this metal hook is going to hook down at the bottom. This plastic piece will go over the top of the battery, and then that bracket will go on that stud right there. Okay, see that stud right there? And then I've got a nut and it'll hold the battery in place. So I'm going to drop the auxiliary battery in next. Okay, now I'll caution you. You bring your batteries back to get the core charge, which was about $22 per battery. But you want to get these studs right here, okay? So I unthreaded these. The new battery did not come with these bolt studs, okay? So at AutoZone, I unthreaded those with a pair of vice grips. And I've since cranked them in right here, okay? Because the connectors will go over there and there'll be nuts that'll hold them down into position. So don't forget about those studs right there. They do not come with the new battery. Okay, the batteries are installed. I put some Noalox, which is an oxidation inhibitor, on the connections. You can see it right there, that gray stuff. Also, there are 2 air lines. I guess it vents the battery, so they just plug in. I'm going to zoom in. One plugs in on the side of the auxiliary battery, and one plugs in on the primary battery. Just a couple air lines. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hokey here underneath the seat. Now there's a cover. I got a plastic cover right here that I'll be putting in, and that'll cover all of that up. Also, if you're looking for your VIN on the Grand Cherokee, this is one of the spots where it's located. All right, so the cover just snaps in like that. You can see the electrical harnesses go up around for seat heaters and so forth. And then obviously I had the seat moved all the way forward to access it. So I'm going to back this seat up and start this vehicle, and hopefully things are better.